In this video, we will be working a couple of problems, simplifying them using the summation formulas. Press pause to copy these formulas in your notes if you've not already done so. When you're ready to continue, press play. Now you'll notice that these formulas give us a way to write our summation notation in an algebraic format without the sigma. So let's do a problem. We're asked to use the properties of summation and the summation formulas to evaluate the sum and verify your results with the calculator. All right, we'll use the second property that allows us to split this into two summations. So we have summation as j goes from 1 to 12 of j squared. Subtract the summation as j goes from 1 to 12 of 1. We'll use the third formula that tells us I squared. So this one, I'm going to write the formula first. It's going to be n times n plus 1 times 2n plus 1 over 6. And then subtract. And then this one is our first formula, which says the constant times n. So our n is 12. So the first part of this is going to be 12 times 12 plus 1, which is 13, times 2 times 12 is 24, plus 1 is 25, and then divided by 6, minus, and then my c is 1, and times 12. This is 650, subtract 12, which is 638. Now to verify with the calculator, we looked in a previous example at a feature on the TI-84 Plus, and that is when you hit alpha, turn it on, when you hit alpha, one of these buttons, you get different options, but the second button right here gave us our summation. And so when we go down to that one, and then put in our, I'm going to use x, so x, we go from 1 to 12, and then this is x squared minus 1. Press enter, we get 638. Now another way that you could do this, let's clear this. We could use our stats, the stat key, right there below the delete button, and we'll need to put numbers in. Another way to put numbers in is to use the list option. So I'll come back to the stat in a minute. If we use the list option and go to our operations and choose sequence, we can see that we need an expression. So x squared minus 1. Our variable is x, and we're starting with 1, and we're going to 12, and we're stepping by 1, and then now if I choose paste now, that's going to paste in my main window. So what I want to do is go to Stat and choose to paste it here. Let me clear this list out, and I'll go sit on top of L1 there because that's where I'm going to paste my list. And now let's go back to second list, Ops, and choose my sequence, which is number 5, and it's still there. So I'll go down to paste, and now it's pasted that up here in L1. When I press enter, it'll paste it into that list. Now if I do stat calculate and do one variable statistics on L1, I can see my sum, this second line here, is 638. Let's do another example. Right, now before I can split these up, I need to distribute this I through the binomial. So this is the summation as I goes from 1 to 10 of I times I squared is I cubed plus, and then I times 2 is 2I. So now I can split this up into 2. So that's the summation as I goes from 1 to 10 of I cubed plus, and I'm going to go ahead and pull my 2 out in front of my summation at the same time. So I have 2 times the summation as I goes from 1 to 10 of I. Now this is my fourth formula, which, let me just write the formula, n squared times n plus 1 squared over 4. And then here I have 2 times, and then this is my second formula. So I have n times n plus 1 over 2 for that one. Now n is 10, so this is 10 squared times 11 squared over 4 plus, I can cancel my 2's here, and I have 10 times 11. So this simplifies to 3025, and this is 110. So my summation is 3135. Let's go ahead and use our list again. I'm going to go to Stat, Edit, and I want to clear out this list and then sit up here. And then I'm going to go to List, which is second stat, and choose Ops and go down to Sequence. And this time my expression is x times the quantity x squared plus 2. My variable is x. I'm starting with 1 and I'm ending with 10. And I'm stepping with 1. Paste. And then press enter. Alright, then if I do a stat calculate and then choose one variable statistics on my list 1 and calculate, I can see that my sum is 3,135.